Oh, that was real hot. Hey, hey everyone. What is up, people? What is up, people? What's good? Uh mm, okay. I see you. What's up, everybody? It is a Saturday morning, and I'm silly. And we haven't done a silly Saturday in a while, not in the morning. And I was able to catch out in the morning. Hey, little baby. Let me put a Shondo in the chat, y'all. I miss this. I miss us on a Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Listen, I miss this. Y'all know best, some of my best work on this channel comes on a Saturday morning with y'all. Some of our greatest discussions and topics have come on a Saturday morning. So I'm I'm free this morning. I woke up a little bit late, but I said I don't care what the fuck happens. I'm going to talk with my people and sit down for a little minute and talk with y'all. Hey Jermaine, hey Sassy, hey everyone as you come on. Is Shondo in the chat as y'all come in. Child, it feels like we did this in more than a month of Sundays. Lord, it's been about a month of Sundays though. But it feels like it's been so much longer, y'all. I don't even know what my regular cup. Hey, Nappy Child. Nappy Child, I'm gonna call you when I get off here. Because I saw your email. I'll call you when I get off here. Was it alive though? I don't think it was alive, little baby. You might be right. Y'all keep me up to speed on what I'll be doing more than I keep myself up to speed. But yeah. But what I will say is we ain't had no chance to sit down. Hey, Chocolate Bay. Hey, Belize. On a Saturday morning, like we normally would do, and just sit down and be like, hey, let's talk about some shit. Let's discuss some shit. You know? Like without tuned down. Because I missed this and I missed this. Hey, surprise around the corner. Good morning, sir. Saw your little video that you made. Got all my people busting through. Bust the fuck through. Bust the fuck through. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. So we're gonna talk about some things. We is gonna talk about some things. Shondo to everybody as you come in the chat. Can I get some Shondos in the chat, please, for me? Please. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. That's all I ask. Give me a quick Shondo as you come in. Praise God. From whom all blessings flow. Praise him, all creatures here below. Let me let the crew know. Anyway, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Yet listen. You people on the YouTube streets have lost y'all minds. I can't even try to put together or piece together everything that's going on. I like that Shondo emoji, Reese's. That look real nice, honey. Hey, girl, hey. But anyway, y'all. Oh, for my members, Monday I work tomorrow. I got to do some work tomorrow, so I'll be working tomorrow. But oh dear God, Well, thank you so much, Belize. You know what? That's gonna go a long way. That's gonna go to some crabs. It's your virtual blowjob, Belize, for your cash app, dear my love, my doll, my love. I see you. Listen, shouts out to Belize too, because Belize has been on the front lines during most of this, and I want to shout her out. And if there's anybody else, somebody else is a nurse that is in here all the time, but y'all know my mind bad. And shouts out to you. Shouts out to all my frontline workers who's been out here the whole time, handing out stuff, doing doing stuff to keep us safe and risking their own safety and the safety of their family just to keep us safe. Shouts out to y'all because without y'all, more people might be dying. So I just want to show that love to y'all. Monday, Monday, ladies and gentlemen. When tomorrow is Sunday and we won't do sexy Sunday, we'll do sexy Monday. I'm off Monday. So Monday, yes, nurses, doctors, and also I saw this post. Shout out to the custodial and cleaning crew at these hospitals as well, and the orderlies and stuff like that. Because although people are talking about the doctors and the nurses and the PAs and the nursing assistants, the RNs, and all of that stuff. But don't forget the custodial workers that work at hospitals too, at hospital security, all of the people at the hospital, because they may not get as much notoriety, but they are also right there having to be, in the line of fire as well. And they ain't even getting as much money as the doctors and the nurses are. So I wanted to shout them out too because I saw a post with that on there as well. So, um, but yes, hey Jaded, hey Terrence, hey Quintessential, hey Volvo. But yeah, Shondo for all of them. Hey Amber Cotton. So I wanted to say that. But yes, Mondays, members, Monday we're gonna have sexy Mondays. Y'all saw how good I did last Sunday with Sexy Sunday. I made sure I looked out for my women. We were on Instagram, but Monday we gonna be on the Twitter, and y'all know how we goes down on the Twitter. We won't be on Instagram on Monday. We gonna be on the Twitter. Y'all already know. That's for my members. Y'all know how I do. So look out for that to my members. This coffee is extra good today. Extra good. Quintessential is probably gonna be in the afternoon. Cause if I'm off, I'm gonna lay in the bed all morning and not wanna get up. I'm just gonna lay there. So it'll be in the afternoon. I know it'll be in the afternoon. It'll be in the afternoon. So, but yes, y'all, definitely appreciate everything that those frontline workers are doing. So I wanted to make that announcement. One of my first topics is this. Many of you know, some of you all don't know. I do have a terminal degree, not terminal disease. Terminal degree, meaning I do have my PhD. So yesterday afternoon, um, I've learned that a former student of mine, shouts out to him, is graduating with his doctorate of physical therapy. And he's the first student of mine to earn a terminal or doctoral degree. The first student of mine that I taught K through 12. Now I have taught college, and my college students that I have taught, a few of them have gotten their doctoral degrees or the equivalent. But this is the first student that I've taught K through 12 that got his doctoral degree. He is black. He's a black male. He always tells me all the time that I was one of his inspirations because seeing a black male, I was the first black male teacher he had ever had. And I got my doctoral degree. I taught him my first 3 years teaching. Like, he's a part of that group that's really special to me that I taught my first 3 years back at the school that I first taught. They had what's called looping, where you would follow the students from the time they entered the school until they left. So it was a middle school. So I taught him sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, which was my first, second, and third year teaching. He was 11 years old when I met him, and I got my PhD at the end of his eighth grade year, right before they left. And I remember that whole process of getting hooded and so forth. So he always talked about how that was an inspiration. And so now to see him now, he is of Haitian American descent. His parents are from Haiti. Um, and he's first generation of his family to go to college. Always very smart young man, always very intelligent, and I always saw great things for him. So that was it really touched me. Like I had a real moment where it brought tears to my eyes because I was like, you know, it was a proud teacher moment. I was like, wow, because I remember when it's a little something, and now, oh boy, how many years ago was that? I was like 16 years ago. I was like, oh four, yeah. I was 16 years. Jesus Christ. Where did time go? So that means he has to be about 27 now. Yeah, he was 11 then. Jesus. Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Anyway, so shouts out to him. He knows who he is, and that really warmed my heart to see that. So yeah, I wanted to make that get the good stuff out of the way now. Um Can y'all fill me in? I know Quintessential. They got me telling my age right here. Hey, Sly Sylvia girl. Hey, girl. Shondo Boo. Mm. Yeah. Girl. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, thank you once again, Belize, for your super chat. Not your super chat, your cash app. Thank you so much. Hey, mods. Hey, people in blue. I see y'all. So what was I about to say? Listen. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on in the YouTube streets, okay? But y'all got a lot going on. Now, I know Auntie Lady Nika was over there. She was her and Duchess Kelly Love were going at it. I don't know if that got resolved. You know, once Auntie Lady Nika gets started, honey, she don't fuck off. She's here for the windmill and all of it. She give you 2 to the head, 3 to the body, and keep it, and will give you more. You know what I'm saying? Come back and give you 3 to the head, 4 to the body, bust back around, 2 to the head, 3 to the body again. She's here for all of it. Then I was seeing that I don't have nothing to say about that. Those is 2 grown people that's gonna work that out. I don't have nothing to add to that. Child, they will work that out, or they won't. That's them grown people. However, or as my grandmother would say, howbeit. Shouts out to her. Howbeit. That's what my grandmother would say back in the day. Anyway, these other things that y'all got going on. Child. Y'all got Sir what's the man named Sir King Sir Circuit, whatever going on. Him going on with that fuckery. I hate Michelle's daughter. I don't know who he is either. It was a time people thought it was Wolverine. I don't know if it is Wolverine or not. I don't know. I know Brianna and Jay Wilson was going at it. Something about Brianna couldn't wipe her back. I don't even know. How the fuck would they even know if the girl can wipe her back or not? But that's a whole different story. Make that make sense. I don't even know. Hey Chantel, good morning. Shondo Boo. Bless Watkins over there live. Lovely Love had cussed out Bless Watkins a couple days ago, and Lady Nika drug her by her eyeballs for coming at Bless Watkins Y'all got a lot going on. A lot going on. A mess. A damn mess. And yeah. Troy Allen, Tony Allen, Struggle Allen. I don't know the man's name. Him and Jay Wilson going at it. I don't understand. What's the man name? Tony Allen? I think it's Tony Allen. Or is it Troy Allen? Him and Jay Wilson was going at it. I don't even know what they was going at it about. Now, I will say this about Sir King. We were live about a week and a half ago on StreamYard. Shout everybody windmilling, Chantel. Everybody windmilling. Anyway, we were live. The Sir King character tried to come in my live. A bitch could not see his face. I looked at him and said, "You can keep it pushing, bro." Because you know I had dropped the link. I don't remember. I dropped the link in the chat for the StreamYard that day. I looked at it and I saw that old boy ain't had no picture. I said, "Bro, you can keep it pushing. Keep it moving. Keep it moving." And he had to get up off. I don't play them games. I do not play them games. Baby, we don't argue with ghosts because they don't exist, okay? They don't exist. I would drag him by his eyeballs if he would have came on my live with some fuck shit and fuckery. Keep that shit on your own channel or get drugged. I'm trying to think of the man's name. He's a straight guy, I think. But him and Jay Wilson was going at it, child. Child girl. Girl child. Child girl. Girl child. Anyway. No, not Larry Nelson. It's not Larry Nelson. It's Allen, his last name. Hey, E. Starkey. Is it Tony Allen? Troy Allen? Struggle Allen? I claim I'm straight Allen. Some kind of Allen. No, not Triple Red. Wait, Triple. Oh, hey, Triple Red. I thought you was trying. I didn't even see Triple Red slide in here. Hey, Triple Red, Shondo. Triple Red, you probably know the man named the Allen guy that was fighting with Jay Wilson. I can't keep up. It'd be too many new people. I just can't. Don't see the way my brain capacity is set up. I just can't keep up. But I know him and Jay Wilson was going at it. Child. A mess. A mess. Just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. So, and then I saw earlier this week, Brianna was dragging Captivating Christian because she said, why Captivating Christian is Troy Allen. Okay, that's what I knew. It was something. I knew it was something with a T. Troy, Tony, whatever. I knew it was something with a T. But I don't know why I know why they're beefing. Troy Allen, Tony Allen, tumultuous Allen. He's doing the regular formula that people often try to do. You know the formula. You try to bust through in the sector. You find a beef with somebody who you feel is bigger, who you think you can go back and forth with. You have a made up beef and you keep it, and that's how you get your numbers or whatever. I never did that formula, never conspired to that formula. What happened to Andrew Gillum? Andrew Gillum is over there in rehab getting bust down by either a Hispanic or white dude. That's what he's doing. If you need to know, he's in rehab having gentlemen callers come over to his room in rehab with him so he can get bust down by people either descended from the Caucasus Mountain or of Latin descent. Nobody that got his skin complexion. I'm just saying. The problem with Troy Allen and a lot of people like Troy Allen is, why can't you just make a way for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Make your own path. You know what I'm saying? I just never liked that formula with people where they come in, they windmill with somebody that is more known, or people know it for or see it for more than them, and that's how they get their numbers. Because the thing about it is, once that beef is over, nobody's gonna come and watch you anymore, not unless you got something to say. Now, Struggle Allen, I mean, why y'all got me calling this man Struggle Allen? Troy, Jesus, y'all got me calling the man Struggle Allen. God, Lord, next thing you know, he'll be making a goddamn video about me. Lord, child, I ain't worried about that, child. Y'all know I don't worry about people like that. Come on, bring it on. Anyway, but that's not my point. My point is, hey, Miss Old School. My point is, I just think that it's just you started your channel on shaky ground. Hi, I can't believe I'm finally catching a live from Uganda, child. Come on, Uganda, bust through. I feel like I'm doing the African dance when I do that. Like the Coming to America wedding scene. Anyway, hey Drea. Hey Shawnette. Wait, MB, isn't that Mystery Vet? No, that's not. Yeah, but I don't know. I can't. Child. Anyway. His name Trade Allen. Child. But my point is this. And so he's allegedly straight. Thank you so much, MVN. He's allegedly straight. Allegedly. And got like three or four sons or something like that. Child, when them young men get of age, child, you better keep them off the YouTube streets. When they get of age, I did say when they get of age, child, you better keep them off the YouTube. Child, just saying. These people. Anyway, back to my point. When will the straight men know that this is a fight that they're not going to win when they try to come at the gays? Do they not know we're built to fight? We're built for this. Although I do notice conveniently they go at people who they feel like is not going to come back at them hard like that. For example, Brokeback Mountain Nelson over there. Okay. Larry Nelson, dear God, Lord. Larry Nelson, who be going that terror line, knows that terror line is not going to come at him with that kind of smoke like that. Terror line, and this is no disrespect to terror line, but terror line, when terror line comes back at Larry Nelson, it don't be like in your mouth. Come get some. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, okay, girl, hey. And Jay Wilson, and I love Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson is a friend of mine outside of YouTube. But even with Trade Allen, as Drea Shelton so appropriately called him, I don't know if you could be Trade. I don't know if I would call him Trade though, but we'll let it stick for now, honey. Trade Allen, allegedly. The way Jay Wilson, when Jay Wilson comes back at you, Jay Wilson ain't gonna come with fire and brimstone like some of us will. When Jay Wilson come back, Jay Wilson gonna throw some shade. Jay Wilson gonna crack a few jokes and keep it moving. There are some of us, you come around these parts and bitch, we are here for all the smoke. 2 to the head, 3 to the body. We ain't windmilling over here. Okay? Isn't Triple Red X? I don't know. Triple Red X is in the chat. Now, Triple Red X can come. Listen, who sang that song? Come through my window. Listen. If you want Triple Red X, I got an extra pillow, and you can lay your head on my pillow. And just relax. Child, Triple Red X is a little cutie over there. I'll fuck y'all up by Triple Red X. Don't fuck off. Shit. I'm almost finished with my coffee, too. Shit. Now that Triple Red X can get it over there, honey. Ooh, shit. But I don't want to put labels on nobody. I mean, if Triple Red X want to bust through and fall out the clouds again, he could answer your question. Otherwise, you can go over to his platform, and I'm sure he'll answer it for you. Anyway, but thank you so much for your membership, Michelle's daughter. There's your virtual blowjob on the way in. Shondo, to you on your way in. You know, I did not wait. Mickey Joyner. Now, Mickey Joyner, I feel like you are trying to troll, and there are people in the chat who may gather you. It's some people in the bushes that are in blue, and they might very well gather you. I'd hate for you to be gathered. Now, Mickey Joyner, you might want to get your life in order and keep it cute, because you might get gathered, and I'd hate for you to get gathered. Just saying. I'm just saying, Shakira, hey girl, hey. I would hate for you to get gathered. I'm telling you, it ain't me. My hands are right here. If anything should happen, see that, go Triple Red X. Listen, Triple Red X. Listen, I just want to know, how big is it, Triple Red X? You know, because you give me a nice, good 8.5, 9, which is a good boyfriend size. You know, that 8.5 is right in the pocket where we can bang all night. Now, I can flip you over and bang you too. And we can make all that happen. Triple Red X. I'm here for all of it, Triple Red X. We are all inclusive over here, Triple Red X. See me in the DMs. We can talk about this, Triple Red X. We can talk about this in the DM. We won't let this see the light of day. We'll talk about this backstage, behind the scenes. MVM, thank you so much. There's your there is your y'all make me feel so important this morning. There's your virtual blowjob. I don't have a lot, but I wanted to extend my well wishes to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chocolate Bay, you already know. I hit you up later. There go your virtual blowjob, Chocolate Bay. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. But back to Trade Allen. Does anybody in this whole Trade Allen situation get the feel that he's like a lot of these women that go back and forth with Jay Wilson that really just want Jay Wilson to bang they back out? Okay. I feel like Trade Allen want Jay Wilson to bust him down. And I think he's ramping it up now because of the breakup and everything. I'm just saying, because of the breakup and everything, he feel like he got a real chance now. I'm just saying, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm just saying. MV, I am a straight girl who loves you. Well, I love you right back, MVN. Love you right back. Shot. Triple Red X, you know you always welcome over here. You always, I told you, lay your head on my pillow. You can just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Just lay on the pillow and play with my underneath parts. Whichever part underneath you want to play with, you know, just play with it down there while you're down there. Okay. Hey, Louisiana boy. How are you? Millie Mill. You know what, Millie Mill? I'm going to no, I am going to start on merch. I know I'm going to have an orange shirt. Sure, there has to be an orange shirt. Can I get orange shirt emojis in the chat for my members, please? Can I get an orange shirt emoji? I'm going to have an orange shirt that will be coming out. I definitely have to do Oh Dear God, and we definitely have to have a Shondo. I think the Oh Dear God and Shondo will be on the same shirt. Like the front may say Shondo, the back might say Oh Dear God. But and y'all know we gotta have hats now. If we don't have anything, we're gonna have hats and we're gonna have shot glasses because I drink and I have hats. I'm just saying. But I never thought about just a mess, just a damn mess. Because my brother who watches from the bushes always says he loved when I said just a mess, just a damn mess. My brother, my actual blood brother, watches my channel. One of my blood brothers. I have several brothers. Anyway, but he says every time you say just a mess, just a damn mess, he said he loves. That's his favorite thing that I say. A book of darkness. Yeah, well, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. But y'all know I gotta do hats because hats is my thing. So anyway, yes. All right, MVN. Catch the replay. We'll be here. The replay will be up. It's a silly Saturday. Child, do Jesus and do him well, child. We do have a few sayings over here. But yeah, I feel like Trade Allen wants Jay Wilson to bang his back out. Or vice versa. I don't know. They could bang each other backs out. I don't know. They could have a double-sided deal though. For all I know, that is their business if they get in bed. But let's just say he wants some sexual healing from that man. All right? That's what he wants. Child Belize say she had to fall out the clouds, honey. Child. So those are I see y'all got ideas for the merch. Do Jesus and do him well. Oh dear God. A book of darkness. We gotta have an orange shirt, dear God. Just a damn. Anyway, so I don't quite understand. I see Billie Jean been rolling through the streets lately. I should probably be quiet on Billie Jean. I don't really see it for her like that. I never really did. Way back in the day, I did. I kind of saw her pretty early on. Some of the mess that was going on, and I said, because I liked her at first before she got her 1,000, but then when she quickly got to 1,000, she went from 500 to 1,000 real fast. But that was because she was riddled and mired in the mess. So now every time she makes an appearance, it's involved in some mess. And like my grandma said, if every time somebody goes somewhere, it's a mess, then that's the person that's dirty and not the things around them or people around them. My grandma used to say that. She used to say, listen, if every time somebody goes somewhere, it ends up a mess, the problem is not the place they go or the people they hang around. The problem is that person because they're the dirty ones. I'm just saying. Thunder TC. Hey, Thunder TC. I'm glad you like my reviews. Thank you so much. Shouts out to everybody because, and I'm in my channel. This is Silly Saturdays. Now, Silly Saturday is a conglomeration of all the different factions of people who watch my channel. There are people who don't watch any lives. They only come to my channel for reviews. There are some people who only come to my channel for certain reviews. They come for the serious reviews. They don't want to see no reality TV. There are some people who come for the reality TV. No serious stuff. There are some people who only come for YouTube web series. None of the other stuff. There are some people in my comments right now cussing me out in my DMs because there's not enough sports, and my channel had way more sports because they want to either see my fantasy football stuff or a behind the bleachers. I do have a behind the bleachers that is coming. Another one behind the bleachers. The last one we had was the ping pick behind the bleachers. So we'll do another one. So, but Silly Saturdays is a conglomerate. There's some people who only come for Sexy Sundays. I hope they got memberships because Sexy Sundays has been moved to members only. Anyway, what was I about? Oh, Silly Saturdays is a wonderful conglomeration of all factions and sects, sects, of my channel and the people who watch me. So sit on down, child. Jermaine, I have quite a bit. I think I have more NBA than I do I have more NFL than I do NBA, but all of those will be made. All of those lives will be on members only because we're going to name names and we're going to put stories out there. And some of that is not deserving of the light of day. Do you have a schedule when it comes to uploading your reviews, or do you kind of do it on your own time? Listen. Okay, Thunder TC. I try, and I'm going to put up try, even though people who watch my For Life reviews are cussing me out like nobody's business. I try to put a review out for a show that night or that morning. Some shows, hey Abby, what's good, big sis? Some shows, hey Shawnette, I'm good about. I don't fuck off. It's gonna go out. The shows that I really am into, I really love. Like, for example, when David Makes Man was coming out, listen, you knew David Makes Man was gonna come out either that night or the following morning, without fail. Boomerang. I like Boomerang. Boomerang, you knew was gonna come out that night or in the morning. When we had Pose that was on, you knew Pose was gonna come out that night or that morning. Some shows, if I don't do the review that night or that morning, it's because I haven't watched it yet. And so that's why that's why you may not see it up. Like For Life. For Life came on Tuesday. I haven't even done the review yet because I haven't watched it yet. Because I've had a busy week, but I haven't watched it yet. So I have to watch the show, and then a show like For Life is so difficult. It's a hard show to do. It's a whole lot going on. Like the dramas, and people like my dramas more than they like my reality TV stuff. They love the dramas. So yeah. The Wire, we got, Abby, we got to figure out when we're going to drop the next Wire, when we're going to drop the next retro reviews. I'm off Monday, so Monday is good for me. But me, you, and Really B, we'll talk backstage about that. I'm gonna need for that. I know, Belize. I know. For like, it's going. Listen. I would say I'm gonna do it today, but I ain't gonna lie. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. If not tomorrow, definitely by Monday, because the show comes out on Tuesday and I got to have it out before Tuesday, and I'm off Monday. So you made Little Baby, you on season 3? Child. Little Baby. So I'm child. Let me say this about The Wire. Doing the reviews for The Wire. So hey Clark Kent, hey boo. Listen, I love Clark Kent. Clark Kent always lets me know she is here for it. I don't care what video is that. If she wasn't there, Clark Kent gonna send me a message watching the replay, just letting you know I was here. And I love her for it because as a reviewer or as a YouTuber, we love um comments. That's what well, at least I do. I love comments the most. Anyway, back to The Wire. But thank you, Clark Kent, for all that you do. Back to The Wire. Now, The Wire, even though The Wire is an hour-long show, it's an hour long with no commercial breaks. Hour-long network television shows are usually only between 40 and 44 minutes long. Okay? They're no longer than 44 minutes. HBO hour-long shows are an hour, no breaks. So it's really like reviewing an hour and a half show. It's really like reviewing a movie almost when you review The Wire. And every part of it is so integral either to something that happened before or something that will happen later. And so you have to really chronicle what happened. You have to really do a real recap. And in addition to doing the recap, you also have to add your own insight and commentary. Like my Wire review for episode 4, I had to, as a member of the LGBTQ plus community, was it episode 3 or 4? But I had to, it was episode 4. I had to talk about the presence of Black LGBT on the show in episode 4. At that time period, it was 2002. You just were not seeing openly LGBT Black people, loving on their mates in 2002. You had the whites, but not blacks or people of color. You weren't having that. Mm-mm. And they were doing it. And Omar and Kima represented that. So that I had to spend like 5 minutes talking about that. Episode 3, I spent 5 minutes talking about the importance of Omar to Black LGBT in terms of television. So different things that I feel are important. Yep, a lot of content to dissect on the HBO. Child, little baby, don't make me start because she usually comes back. Child. Oz was good, but like I say, once they killed off Adabisi, Oz just I didn't. After Adabisi died, it just didn't make any sense anymore. I didn't really care after Adabisi died. Because when Saeed kind of took over and became the bad guy, I didn't care for Saeed like that. But they used to give you dick, and more dick on Oz. The Wire gave you dick too. Now Omar, remember that I think it was season 4 or 5 when Omar was butt ass naked on the bed with his boyfriend. I think it was 4 and 5. Dick just hanging out. Just dick hanging out. I was like, oh. I was like, oh. Thank you, Nappy Child, for that link. I was like, oh, okay. Well then. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Lord, people losing their minds. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Anyway, so where am I at? What I love, sure they aren't the stereotype. Right. Right. I mean, you're so right about that, little baby. It's not just the stereotypical. And the sad part is, even when it's stuff made by us, they give you stereotypical. Um, like within the community, a lot of people in the community always talk about they want to see more representation of the masculine gay man on television more. Um, or the intellectual and successful business minded gay man, which I agree with. Um, I liked Noah's Ark in that all of those characters were different. And you had Chance, who was the intellectual, and Ricky, who was the whore, but Ricky was masculine. Ricky wasn't feminine. He was a whore. But he was one of them gym rat dudes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You did have uh um you did have Noah, who was feminine, and what's the other one? Oh God. Big girl. Bagger. Alex, thank you. And Alex, who were feminine, but it balanced off everything. You had Wade, who was masculine. You had you had different, you know, personalities and different, types of people, which made the show great. Um, it was a really good show. Now I can't say enough about what Patrick Ian Pope did with Noah's Ark. It was a great. The sad part is the fact that it did not get picked up for more seasons, and I'd love for something like that to make its way back to television again, because I thought it was so ahead of its time. And so, hell, I learned, even though I listened kind of to her first, was that her first album? I really didn't get into Solange until Jumping the Broom came. You know, because at the beginning of Jumping the Broom, you heard, "Baby, I know you all the time, and I'm happy." Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, baby, don't throw me away. I love my jail. Baby, I know you do that to all the girls. Know that I'm fragile. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, baby. That was my jam. That was my jam. I think that was Solange's second album. But I wasn't into Solange like that until that. Or even the theme song, Remember Love. In a dream, all I see are you and me, that we were free. And chances, taking crazy chances. Oh, baby, open up your heart and let your soul be free to love. Remember Love. That was that jam. Listen, that, listen, that theme song used to bump. It did used to bump. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. My family is losing their minds. They're losing their minds. Anyway, what were we talking about? Let's go back to what we were talking about. Y'all know we get off real fast, real fast. Yes, Wade or Jensen Atwood is cute. And he's not homosexual, but was willing to play that role. Shouts out to um him for being comfortable. He did better than Will Smith because he was willing to do sex scenes and willing to kiss on camera. Whereas in 6 Degrees of Separation, Will Smith refused to kiss on screen, kiss the dude on screen. If you remember, or if you didn't know, on 6 Degrees of Separation. That was early in Will Smith's career. That was before Independence Day. That was when Will Smith was still in the first couple seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And he was really trying to make a name for himself in acting. And so he was recommended to him to do that role. Was it? I thought it was 94. You might be right, it was 95, but I know it was still early on. It was before Independence Day. I do know that. Anyway, Will Smith did 6 Degrees of Separation. And he was a gay guy in 6 Degrees of Separation that was running these scams and these schemes on rich white people. Anyway, there was a kissing scene with the dude that kind of taught him how to do the scams, or took him off the streets and taught him how to act like he was rich and well-to-do, like he was really the son of Sidney Poitier. And there was this part where they kissed, and I think you see the back of his head, but you don't see his face, but because it was a double, it was a body double, because he refused to do that part. But he did do the scene where he was butt naked. Well, you didn't see him butt naked, but they caught him in the bed with some dude he had brought, some trick he had brought in off the side of the street, some white boy trick he had brought in off the side of the street. And he was in bed naked. And so when she went in the room, he jumps out of bed and he's naked or whatever, covering up. So it wasn't really a sex scene, but Will Smith was fine as fuck back then. Oh God. Listen. It was 93. Yeah, I thought it was before 95. Listen, I didn't get into Will Smith was goofy. Just goofy. Let me tell you when Will Smith got fired. I never forget when Will Smith was fine to me. That goddamn scene on Independence Day at the very beginning of the movie, when a shirtless Will Smith was standing there at the toilet taking a piss, and all that body was showing. I was like, oh. Because before that, Will Smith, which is goofy little Will Smith. But baby, I saw that. I said, oh, you grow. Oh, ooh. Hey, Will, Lord. I was like, oh, dear God. Oh. Like, hey. Ooh. Until his movies on Fresh Prince, I thought he was cute. Right, I'm the same way, Jermaine. He wasn't cute at the beginning of with Fresh Prince. But baby, on that Independence Day scene, babe, I was like, oh. Well, ooh. I was like, well, hey, well, hello. Because you could tell he had been working out, he had worked out and stuff for this. I was like, well, aren't you grown? I was like, oh, a mess. Anyway, y'all. But yes, child, nappy child. Yeah, I thought, but like I said, I've seen 6 Degrees of Separation a million times. And so I remember it was definitely before. In iRobot, okay. Child. Oh, Marlon Wayans always been fine. Oh, even going back to In Living Color, Marlon Wayans always was fine. I would always fuck a bitch up by Marlon Wayans. Going all the way back to In Living Color, always been fine. Going all the way back to what? Mo Money. I think Mo Money was when he was with Damon Wayans, right? His brother Damon Wayans. I think that was the first movie I remember seeing Marlon Wayans in. I don't know. Child, don't make me lie. Child, that's a fine black man. Oh, child. God. Of all the Wayans brothers, Marlon was always the finest. Always. Whew. Now, Damon Wayans' oldest son. Child. No, Marlon been fine. Marlon been fine. See, Sean was too. I'm about to say something that sounds so horrible. Sean was always too gay for me. And he's not gay, but he was. That's just in my brain how I envisioned it in my head. But nah, it was always Marlon for me. I was like, oh, oh, mm, you okay, Amber, just let me know. I thought people have been saying for years he's part of the community. No, Marlon is a part of the community. Oh, you talk about Sean. Sean, now Sean on the other hand. Now Sean on the other hand. Shouts out to, but what we were talking about earlier, Sean, I ain't gonna even go there with y'all. Whew. Well, I was saying I was going over the straight men who played gay roles. Let me think. I know Will did. We got Jensen Atwood. Who else? My mind just went blank. Speaking of which, even though this is sketch comedy, can I tell y'all they had to have consultants, gay consultants, working with David Allen Greer and Damon Wayans and Keenan Ivory Wayans, who is one of the main writers for In Living Color, because all of the men on was spot on. Every time they did men on everything, and you had I'm Blaine Edwards and I'm Antoine Merriweather, and welcome to Men on Whatever It Was. Listen, listen. From the lingo, from all of the inflections in the voice, from the body language, everything they did was spot on. I was like, you know what? Who is working with them? And even though it was the stereotype, they did this shit so well. It was so hilarious. It was so great. Listen, they did gay men better than some gay men do great gay men. Okay. They did gay better than gays do gay. Okay. Girl, I listen. I was a little boy and I wasn't, well, I can't say I wasn't gay, but I didn't know I was gay back then. But going back and looking at it, going back and when I watch like replays and I'll look at it, I'll be like, damn, somebody had to be working with them because they shit used to be the way they used to go back and forward with each other. And like Damon Wayans, the way he would always have a punchline, have a read ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Right? Child. Just a mess. Just a mess. The writers were always spot. Tom Hanks in Philadelphia, yes. Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. I remember Philadelphia. When Jamie Foxx played Wanda was fun. Wanda was funny, but I always liked Tommy Davidson's. It was only funny to me with Tommy Davidson, not by herself. Hey, Shauna. Child, they were listen. They were so good, and to see the same stuff acted out 20 years later, i.e., Trevante Rhodes in Moonlight. That's correct. Rhodes in Moonlight, and the other guy, the guy that he was in love with. He's not gay either. What's the actor's name? Now I gotta look it up. Shit. Hold on. The one who is man cast of Moonlight. Now I can't think of his name. Hold on, y'all. Tell you right now. You had Trevante, Andre Holland, who was the grown Kevin. Andre Holland, who is the grown Kevin. Yeah. And Jarrell Jerome as well. Jarrell Jerome, um, who I love. Listen, even though Trevante is the finest thing to come out of Moonlight, that is a fine piece of dog. Oh God, he's so fine, Trevante. But Jarrell Jerome is just as fine to me. I love me some Jarrell Jerome. Oh my God. Even though if we're talking about no, that was Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain, wasn't it? That was Heath Ledger. That was no Matt Damon and no Brokeback Mountain. That was Heath Ledger and who was that? Was that Jake Gyllenhaal in Brokeback Mountain? I know it wasn't no Matt Damon. Yeah, it was Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain. Child. Yeah, and Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, I thought it was Jake Gyllenhaal. I know it wasn't no Matt Damon. That I know. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger. Yeah, because I because I always say Heath Ledger when he played Joker morphed into some other human being. He didn't even look like himself. I could not even tell it was Heath Ledger. I knew it was Heath Ledger, but I could. Maybe it was because of the makeup. But I promise you, I could not tell it was Heath Ledger. Matt Damon played in the Liberace movie. Okay. I could not tell. I could not tell. That was Heath Ledger when he played the Joker. Could not tell. Even though him and Jack Nicholson played the best Jokers. Jack Nicholson played the best traditional Joker role. Heath Ledger played the best Joker that made you go, oh, Joker just wasn't about laughs and games. No, Joker was a real villain. Oh, he wasn't nothing to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but back to Moonlight. There were several. Now, Ashton Sanders, I think, is gay, who played teenage teenage Chiron. I think Ashton Sanders is gay. But I know Jarrell Jerome is not gay. And I remember and I know the two actors that played grown Chiron and Kevin are not gay. Listen, how much I love Moonlight as a movie. I watch Moonlight all the time. I cry every time. I'm gonna tell you the first scene that made me cry on Moonlight. The first, and the reason that I have such an affection for Moonlight is because it's made in Miami, and I have such, and being a Miami boy, I have such, and it's made out of, it comes out of my neighborhood. The projects where it was filmed, the Poke and Beans project, is across the street from where I grew up, my house where I grew up. So I will always, the beach where they went to film was not South Beach. It wasn't Hollow. It was North Beach, which is in between. But just yeah. But the first scene in Moonlight that made me cry was when in the first section when he went up to Janelle Monáe and Mahershala Ali. He was sitting there, and little Sharon says, "What's a faggot?" And I was like, because it took me back to that first time being a little boy and being called, the F bomb, and really understanding the sting to the first time I really understood the the weight of it and the sting to it. Because, you know, there are times that I remember being called it really, really, really little, where you might hear a relative say, I hope he ain't no F bomb, or you know what I'm saying? Stop acting like an F bomb. And you may not really understand. But the first time, and I remember I was a little boy, I might have been about, I think I was in like kindergarten or first grade. So I was like 5 or 6. And I remember the first time somebody called me that, and I understood the sting of it. And I was like, oh. And so when you watch that character and he's looking down and he asks the both of them what that is, and you're like, your heart goes, oh, it just takes you back to all of those memories as a gay black man when you are called that. And that's the first time I cried on a movie. I watched it with my gay kids and my cousin. And we were all like and all of us grew up in Miami. All of us are from Miami. All of us grew up in Miami. All of us grew up in the hood. We grew up in that area and in that era. And so we were all literally like just here. That's the first time I cried in that movie. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Oh man, great movie. I just saw Moonlight this year. Wow, interesting. Joaquin Phoenix did do a good job as well, but the Joaquin Phoenix iteration of Joker would not have come had there not been the Heath Ledger iteration of the Joker. Well, in that scene, I feel like even though his mama had called him that, I feel like he was saying it because remember the other guys that he hung out with were calling him that as well. So I feel like he at that point, when in the combination of the guys in the neighborhood calling him that, as well as his mama calling him that, that's what made him do it. It wasn't just his mama. My mama called me that as a grown man. She did. I remember. And I went off old, new, past, present, beginning, and end, first and last. Child, mate, don't get me started. But when else did I? Oh, I remember crying in the movie. The second time I cried was when Kevin had to fight him when they were in high school together. And you saw the angst on Kevin's face. Kevin didn't want to fight him. And Kevin kept telling him, stay down. Remember, Kevin hit him? And Kevin said, stay down, stay down, stay down. And he wouldn't stay down. And they were like, no. And that was right after, that was not long after what to me was my favorite part of the movie. My favorite part, I always tell the story. My favorite part of the movie was when they left from the beach where he had got the hand job and Kevin was dropping him off. And that scene where he gets out of the car, he's walking toward the house and he turns around and looks at Kevin in the car, getting ready to ride away. And that glow of just like, that was the one time he was so happy in that second scene, in the second chapter, I guess you want to call it, or the second block of the movie. That's one of the few scenes where he's actually happy. And he was so happy having that moment with Kevin. Because remember, he had been daydreaming about Kevin and everything before that. And they had that whole moment where they smoked the blunt. And then he had the whole, Kevin. I think Kevin sucked him off. You couldn't tell if it was a hand job or a blow job or a combination of both. But when he dropped him off point, he was so happy. And then to have right after that the scene where ugly dude, that dude was so ugly, with the dread, that ugly dude with the dreads made Kevin fight him. I remember crying during that part. And I'm not a cry, I don't cry in movies, but I cried during that part because he wouldn't stay down. It was like, yeah, child. I wish your older sister, when you were little, you always make me want to fight people from your child. I grew up in the rough part of Miami. Listen, you don't even understand. Child, you do not even understand. Don't worry about it, Shawnette. I fought enough for myself. You had to fight back then, honey. You had to fight. Anyway, did I cry any other time? Oh, I cried on the third section when he went to go see the mama at the she was I don't know if it was a rehab place or wherever the mom was living at the time. But when the mama, opened up to him and she started crying and he started crying, that was when Trevante was gone. And listen, I have a thing. If grown men cry, it moves me. Women can cry all day, it doesn't move me. But to see a grown man cry, when you see a grown man cry, and it kind of makes you go, wait, what's going on? Let's wait. No, we need to change whatever's going on. We need to fix it because grown men just don't be crying like that. And so that's kind of how I felt during that scene. You got big buff Trevante with the mom, and the mom is all apologizing, smoking the cigarettes for how she did him when he was young, and she cried, he cried. And I love that he was still there for his mama. It was still his mama. He didn't turn his back on his mom. He still loved his mom after all of the fuckery and fuck shit. He was still there for. I cried. I cried in all three sections of that movie. Just a crying mess. Just a damn mess. That was a good movie. Yeah. Consequently enough, I went to school with Barry Jenkins. Barry Jenkins went to Florida State with me. Barry Jenkins went. Yeah, we went to Florida State together. Sure did. Who's the director? All of us are. Did Barry come in with me, or did Barry come in? Barry is no older than a year older than me and no younger than a year younger than me. I think we got there the same time. What year Barry came out? Because Terrell is, I think, younger than me. I don't remember. I think Terrell is after me. Child, don't make me lie. Let me see. Hold on. I think Terrell is after me. I think. Yeah, Terrell is a year younger than me. Right. Terrell is. I knew I was right. Terrell is a year younger than me because he was okay. Mm-hmm. I knew Terrell. I was right there, and Barry is with me. So Barry, but I think Barry, we were born the same year, but Barry graduated high school a year after me because Barry was 98. Because I was born in January, Barry was born in November, right? So I knew we was all right there. We was all right there. Um, yeah, but yeah, we went to Florida State together. Um, sure did. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, all us. Shoot, Bear. I knew. Bear, child, don't get me started. Child, Barry went to my home school. Barry went to Northwestern, which was my home school down the block, down the street from my house. But I didn't go to Northwestern. I went to Miami Central. Anyway, I done got off, but yeah, all us came up together. Yeah, child. Well, I got off. Y'all know we go on tangents. on Silly Saturday. I miss this. I miss us. Y'all know what I'm saying? We listen. Can I tell y'all how much I love y'all? And our Silly Saturdays and us just being in our little small intimate setting. We ain't we don't have to have 8,000 people. I like our small, intimate Saturday morning, silly Saturday lives and sessions where we could just, we talk about everything, child, just any and everything we talk about on a silly Saturday, y'all. Child. But yeah, god damn. Now I want to go watch Moonlight again today. I might watch it sometime this weekend. Because Janelle Monáe was good in that movie. She was really good in that movie. Janelle Monáe was good in that movie. She was good. Even though what okay, so moment of self-disclosure. All of us when we left the movie, me and my gay children and my cousin, we left the movie angry. Left the movie angry. Did not like the ending. We were so angry with the end of the movie because we were left like, wait a minute, that's where you end. Wait, why? Wait, we felt it ended so abruptly. We were like waiting because we thought it was going to transition to like the fourth part or something, and we were sitting there like, are those really credits rolling across the screen? Like, you really just gonna end this right here, like this? Like, really, you just gonna end this right here, like that? That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Child, child. I was so mad. Um, Now I'm gonna ask y'all. Well, thank you, Shauna. Y'all know I love y'all. Okay, out of the first, second, and third parts of the movie, y'all know the movie has three parts or three chapters. What was your favorite part? The first, second, or third? I'll tell you what mine was. What was your favorite part if you saw the movie? First, second, or third chapter of the movie? Earthquake in Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, they did just have an earthquake in Puerto Rico. Child, I don't know what they did over in Puerto Rico. Child, they can't catch a break over there. Y'all pray for the people over in Puerto Rico. They cannot catch a break over there. Nappy Child, you said the third. For me, it was I'm gonna have to say the second chapter. And I know the second chapter is kind of dark and dreary. The second chapter was dark, but it was the same. I listen. To me, that's where you had the best acting. Ashton Sanders played the fuck out of that role. Listen, if Ashton Sanders don't play another role, he played the hell out of that role. Like, and I know Mahershala ended up getting the Oscar because Ashton Sanders was a nobody, but Ashton Sanders, to me, was the best actor on that in that movie. The part he played in that second chapter, phenomenal, phenomenal. Lot of emoting, a lot of emoting. I love the whole movie. Really had hard. It's kind of hard to pick up each section. Now, to me, I have a affinity for the first section because it reminds me the most of Miami. Like that first section where they're in my neighborhood, and I know every single place where they are at every point in that first section. I know everywhere they are. I've been there. You know, that first that first section makes me. It's so Miami, but my favorite has to be the second section. Has to be by far. Best acting happens in that second section. Chat. Y'all don't get me started, honey. Y'all done got me on Moonlight, honey. Child. Chat. Anyway. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, looking at something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Help is on the way. Hold on. Help is on the way. Quitting cocaine and new live video of child. 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 Jaded. Is Jaded still here? Jaded. One of my blogs that I look at from time to time has featured Jaded's video in the blog. And so I'm going to put it in the chat. I don't know if Jaded looked, but Jaded, I just saw your video on the Lucky Star, which is a gay blog that I follow. But the Lucky Star featured Jaded's video, and I'm going to put the link in the chat. There we go. Shouts out to Jaded. Shouts out, little bro. They featured Jaded's video on one of the blogs that I really enjoyed, the Lucky Star. Hey, big sis. Hey, Really B. Child, I called you this morning, child. Really B had that phone on airplane mode or turned off, honey. Yes, Jaded. They featured your video on the Lucky Star. I just happened to when I was looking for something, I put one of the pages that came up, and I was like, wait a minute, that's Jaded. Yep. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to bro. Shouts out to the bro. Shots out. Congrats, bro. So actually, I actually know the guy who does the Lucky Star, and I've interviewed with him before. He's done an interview with me, I should say. Um, well, he interviewed me, I should say, um, about Marcus Bellamy. But yes, congrats, Jaded. Congrats are in order. Shouts out to you. I was going to ask, is it too early to take a shot? But it probably is. It's only like, yeah, 12 something in the morning. And I would look like a complete and total lush if I took a shot right now. Dear God. Oh, dear God. Anyway, What was that? I just got thrown so off. Just thrown off. I'm gonna call you when I get off here too, really be. And I gotta call Nappy Child. Okay, I got a lot of calls to make. But child. I'm gonna call Nappy Child before I call you Really Be. Because I know when Really Be and I get on the phone, we might be on the phone for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So that's just how me and Big Sis roll. Child. Millie Mill, you say I'll go ahead and take that shot, child. If Jada will take it with me, then I'll do it. How about that? I love to see when when my people are doing well. I always love to see them doing well. So shouts out to Jaded for that. Did you know that Lucky had put you on? Did you even know that you were on it? You might. I don't know if you knew or not. But anyway, I saw it, Jaded. So I said I'm gonna let little bro know. And the reason I knew it is because I knew that was the title of Jada's video. Anyway, that threw me off when I saw that because now I just want to celebrate little bro. Oh, okay. You had no idea. I saw it. I said, well, there's the link. You can go get in the comment section and, say appreciate it or whatever you like. I'm trying to see. I was sending some information. I'm sorry, y'all. I was sending some information to a friend of mine whose family still stays in Puerto Rico. And so um telling him to check on his family. Jada say he almost ready. I ain't even pulled a shot yet, God. I ain't even got up to get the shot. Jada, I literally got to get up and go over there and get the goddamn shot. I'm not doing this with you. Because Jada is already ready. Anyway, y'all, we've been on an hour and a half. Any questions, comments, concerns, rude remarks, or anything else you all would like me to discuss? Child, you have a margarita? Get my ass up. Child. Oh, Lord. Lord. See, I can't play with y'all. I cannot play with y'all. Y'all got me drinking. This early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. All right, y'all. What are we drinking? Y'all know what we drinking. Hello. Fresh bottle. I bought this one right before we started because I was out. And so I bought a bottle before we had family dinner yesterday. Ooh, child, y'all about to get me started early this morning, child. Hey, Boogie L. Really be you taking a shot too? Look at y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Got me taking a shot early. Knowing I got to teach a class later today. But I'll be fine, honey. I'll be fine. Child. Not Blue Bombay. Bombay Sapphire. Now, Boogie says she got wine. Child, we were drinking This early internet. Listen, we're here for it. We're here for all of it, y'all. We are here for all of it. Fuck it. So, listen. If anybody ever wants to know what would El Teddy like that would be really, really special, let me tell you now what El Teddy would like that would be really, really special. Over in Europe, see, I said really, really special. They get instead of having Bombay Sapphire, you get Star of Bombay, which is basically the same thing, but it comes in a nicer crystal bottle with a nicer top. It's still sapphire, but it's called Star of Bombay. And it's really, really good. It's the taste is better than regular. It's the taste of it is almost like a Hendrix. But I just want someone bought me one for my birthday. So I did have this year, so I had it for then, and it was really special. It was really special, and yeah. So Star Bombay, y'all let me know. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to get ready, Hanny. I'm gonna chase this good gin with some with a corner of coffee that I got over here that's cold now. Let me go warm up my coffee since y'all got me drinking. Let me warm up this corner. Reese says she ready, child. Please, really be. Do not have these people have you taking a shot. Listen, my towel is currently dapping. It's been a long morning already, child. Boogie, well, you done earned this shot, Boogie. You done earned it, honey. You done earned it. I don't like cold coffee. I don't like iced coffee. Coffee should not be cold. Coffee should not be cold ever. Ever. All right. That's all I need. I don't need it too long. Your first degree burns. All right. Jay, did you ready? Boogie, you ready? Everybody ready? All right. With olive juice, make the best. Wait, what makes the best martinis? I'm ready. Reese's ready. Belize say she ready. Oh dear God. Child, I don't do cold coffee. I don't do cold coffee. I don't believe coffee should ever be cold. All right. Lord, peer pressure is a bitch. Now, it is 1, 2, drink on 3. It's not 1, 2, 3, drink. It's 1, 2, drink on 3. Okay, you don't say 3 because you're drinking. Not 1, 2, 3, then drink. Because then you would be drinking on 4, right? All right. 1, 2. That's surprisingly good with this coffee. Oh, wow. Now that, I gotta do that. Oh, with the hot coffee. Oh God, that was hmm Now that was good, y'all. That was real good. I appreciate that. I sure appreciate it. Sure appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Child. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Anyway, but yes, y'all know. Now I feel like I'm gonna be like Ebby with the church announcements. Church announcements like Ebby do. Um, no, I'm a teacher. We don't do church announcements. We do morning announcements. The morning announcements at school after we say, the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff like that. and national anthem. So morning announcements over the PA system. Y'all know who to follow. Y'all know I don't need to go over that. Y'all know who they are. I'm gonna steal a line from um my boy Blazer. If they're in blue, they're for you. If they're in green, that's the home team. If they're in gray, they're okay too. It is. I stole that from Blazing, even though Blazing don't say the part about green and being the home team, but I just made that up off the top of my head. But yes, if they're in blue, Jada does, not Jada, Blazing does say if they're in blue, they're for you. If they're in green, that's the home team. And if they're in gray, they are okay. Unless, of course, they get gathered. Anyway, shouts out to my mods, Nappy Chow. You've been in here, Martin, your ass off this morning. Appreciate you, my love. Ebby, been in here. Jada, been in here. Really be been in here. Shouts out to my mods. Y'all always do a phenomenal job, and I thank you all for all that you do. Shouts out to everybody who gave a super chat earlier. Chocolate Bay, Belize gave a cash app. Thank you so much, my love. Um, MVN gave a super chat as well. Michelle's daughter became a member. She's a Shondo socialite. Y'all know we're gonna do some members only stuff. Um, coming up. Shouts out to everybody. Anything else we y'all any other questions or anything else we need to discuss before we get out of here? Can I get a quick Shondo in the chat? Thanks, Boogie L. Love you too, my love. There's your virtual blowjob. You say you was ready? Child. You say you was ready, Belize. Child, Belize, you know you have free reign over here. We don't have no corners over here. This is the corner, honey. We do whatever we want over here. Stay on 5 minutes more. No problem. I can stay on 5 minutes more. You know, I have no issues. No problem. I mean, if you want to, Jaded, I can log off and get on StreamYard and have you come on. And if you want, Jada, I can log off and log in the StreamYard and we can come on and have a gay old time on StreamYard. You ain't said nothing but a thing. We can keep the party going. Just saying. Just saying. I see those Shondos up there. Shouts out to the for the Shondo emojis and the orange shirt emojis. I can't bring him on right now because I'm on YouTube. But if I get on StreamYard, if I log off here and get on StreamYard, I can bring Jaded on. He just has to let me know if he want. Jaded, what the Jaded? Oh God, Jaded. That just made me feel. Here's your virtual blowjob. Thank you so much, Jaded. That meant a lot. Wow. Yeah. I don't even know what to say or where that came from. But that means a lot. Oh, that meant a lot, Jaded. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you so much, so very much. I know, right? Wait, that wasn't a lazy blow. What do you want me to do? Yes, okay. He gave up $50, so let me. Is that good enough? I mean, Shauna B, what do you want? You know, deep throw and all. You want me to deep throw and lick the balls like? You got to make the whole choking noises to let them think you got a gag reflex when you really don't. Extra spit. You know, all of that, you know. Y'all are a mess. Child. Hit the gooch. I'm not. Y'all are my subscribers for real. Because when I tell y'all are here for all of the debauchery. Only my subscribers would be here for all levels of the debauchery. All levels of the debauchery. But that's what we do over here. That's what the fuck we do over here. Just a whole ass mess over here. Just a whole ass mess, man. But we love little bro Jada. We love all of our we love the whole Treasure family, from mother to Auntie Lady Nika, to Chet, really be Abby, Jaded. We love everybody. Lord, you know, those products of that came out of the house of Treasure, or some YouTubers we know, Captivating Christian, even though he's over there doing his thing with other people. He came out of the house of debauchery, came from over here. It's Me D comes out of the house of debauchery. Foy, the artist, comes out of the house of debauchery. So we love them and we love on them as well. Okay. So, yes. Anyway, that just gave me a good feeling inside. I mean, that along with Jen. Anyway, any other questions, comments, concerns, rude remarks? Okay, I need to call Foy because I haven't seen Foy in a while. I'm gonna call him too when I get off here. Haven't seen him in a while. Got to call and check up on him. Anything else for the good of the cause, good of the order? As we put our shandos in, it's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're going inside, and when you wake up, ready to sing, it's time to make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'd like to talk about. I will too. Police say don't draw the Lord. Okay, so really be. I know you plan on having crabs today, right? I have a class really be from 4 to 9, right? But if you want to eat the crabs, I'll order some crabs with you, and we could eat some good crabs. Really, we could do that today. We could really do that. Not based on what Jada gave, because Jada gave me a super chat. I won't get the super chat until what is it, April? No, it's May now. I won't get that super chat until June. So I don't want y'all to feel like I'm using Jada's $50 to go get crabs. But no, seriously though, let me know already. I'm gonna call you really be. We'll talk about it. That's all I got for y'all. It's been so great. I did, Shauna. I sure did get bust down last night. Baby, when I tell you we bust each other, child. Listen, we had masks and all. We did take a shower. Soon as I came in, we took a shower, scrubbed like we was about to go into surgery. Did a little bust down in the shower, got out the shower, did a little more bust down, got back in the shower before I left to do another bust down. And then I left, came home, showered, and was good. Judge your mama, don't judge me. whatever. I have ugly needs. I have ugly needs that needed to get taken care of, and yeah, I took care of them last night. Listen, we did disinfect the peen before, during and after. Just saying, just saying. My friend was telling me they have um condoms that are made for in the shower so that the spermicide and the lubricant doesn't wash off with the water. But whatever, we worked it out with the condoms we had last night, dear God. Anyway, the pixie dust, the pixie dust. Y'all, I'm about to get off here. I got a couple calls to make. Thank y'all so much for loving me. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank y'all for all that we do. I missed y'all so much on this good Saturday morning for Silly Saturday. But we made it today. We made it today, y'all. Like I said, members look Monday for Sexy Monday, not Sunday, but remember, hey, mama of six, hey boo. And so look for that on Monday. I'm gonna get For Life out there at some point between now and Monday. And so because I know if Joyce Simmons was in here, she'll be cussing me out already. Cussing me. Anyway. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out here.